Michael. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing okay.
Alright, well, so we're here because your family's expressed some concerns about your shopping. They say you've been spending excessively with no signs of stopping. Can you tell me more about this?
Well, the other day I spent, I think, over $600.
And was
And
this
it
on
was
necessities or
no,
do you have any use out of the items that you're buying?
no.
So what are you getting out of this?
It's just
Is-
enjoyment.
So you're getting feelings of satisfaction and enjoyment. You're feeling
Mhm.
fulfilled as you spend.
Mhm.
Okay, let's talk more about that. So how long has this been going on for you?
Couple of years.
So it's not nothing new.
No,
Was there a specific event or anything that triggered the spending?
no. I just got up and wanted to go shopping.
And you haven't been able to stop ever since?
No.
Can you tell me more about these feelings you get from shopping? What specifically happens for you when you swipe your card or press buy?
I don't know. I guess I don't feel as stressed by things.
So you're getting a feeling of relief from this.
Mhm.
Kind of like you're feeling in control, is that right? You get a sense of control when you buy.
I guess, yeah.
Are you aware of what you're doing with your body movement right now? You're very fidgety. Are you nervous to be here?
Yes.
Tell me more about that. Why are you nervous?
I don't know, it's always been like this.
So you've always had these feelings of anxiety. Is it with talking to someone else, or is it just the socialization in general?
I'm not sure.
And do you think this has anything to do with your spending? That you're getting the control out of it that you don't get in the social interactions? How are you feeling when you're spending compared to when you're not?
Well, when I'm not spending, I don't know.
Alright, can we try to think of some other things that you could get satisfaction from that doesn't involve you going into debt?
I could try, but I just don't see the possibility of that happening.
Do you have any other hobbies that gave you satisfaction before the shopping started?
No.
What about a social life? Do you hang out with friends, family?
Sometimes.
And when you're with them, what is the situation like? Are you just hanging out at home, or are you in a situation where you're spending money?
I normally spend money.
Okay, so can we think of things that you could do with your friends and family that doesn't involve spending money? Like, what about just hanging out and having a movie day at home? Would that give you joy, being with the people that you love, or do you have to be spending?
I have to be spending.
Now let's look more into that. Why do you think or feel that you need to spend your money?
Well, sometimes it's not even my money that I'm spending.
Could you tell me more about that?
Like, I borrow a lot from people, and sometimes I don't pay them back.
So you're in debt with other people, and you're not paying them back. You're not fulfilling your debts.
Yes.
And what is that doing for your relationships with these people?
Well, I don't really talk to them anymore. Or hang out with them.
So what you're saying is, as long as you're spending, you don't really care what happens with the people around you.
Yes.
Can we look more into that? Why do you feel that is? What joy are you getting from spending that you're not getting from these interactions with your relationships?
I'm not sure.
You just feel that you need to be
Need to
spending.
spend.
Okay. I would like to try something here. I have an empty chair, as you see. I want you to pretend to be yourself 5 years from now, with all this excessive spending, alienating by borrowing and not paying back. Everything that you're doing now, imagine that it does not stop. and then it keeps progressing. I want you to imagine in this chair is you right now. What advice could you give yourself? What do you see happening in the future, and how do you think you can give yourself advice to change it? Can you just imagine yourself in this position and kind of talk with your now self? So imagine you're 5 years down the line, you're spending. What do you see happening from your patterns repeating?
Well, I'm gonna be more debt.
Can you look at yourself as you're saying this? And I want you, future Michael, to tell the now Michael what is going to happen if you keep going on this road and how it's going to make you feel. Could you do that for me?
I could try.
Alright, let's just give it a shot. We're the only ones in the room. So let's just start with 5 years from now. You've been doing all this spending. The younger you is right here. Tell him what his life is going to look like if he does not stop what he's doing.
Well, he's gonna have no friends. He's gonna have a lot of debt.
Now, can I stop you for a second? Can you turn towards the chair as you're doing this and speak as if it's you? Not, I don't want you to refer in the second person or third person. I want you to specifically look and say, Michael, this is what is going to happen.
I don't know if I could do that.
Okay, you're not feeling comfortable? Then just do what you were doing, but also try to imagine that you're sitting there. Just say, this is what's going to happen if you keep going on this road. You're 5 years from now, all the spending.
What if I think I
borrowing.
don't need to change? I think that I'm doing okay.
That's what you are thinking. You think that there's nothing wrong with your behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, from what you told me earlier, though, you're losing friends, you're losing family, you're alienating people. You're very fidgety. I've been looking at your body movements. You're moving all over. It doesn't seem like this is something you want to be doing. Can you just try to imagine 5 years from now what would be happening? Where would you be in your life compared to where you are now? Since you're already losing people, you're already in debt. How do you see this going?
I guess I could potentially see myself becoming homeless because I don't pay my bills.
How does that make you feel? The possibility of being homeless. Do you feel that all the items you're buying, all the money you're spending is worth you not having a home?
No.
That's great. I'm seeing some excellent progress here. So, we are running out of time in our session. When you came in, you did not seem like you had a problem. You didn't feel that you had a problem. You thought your spending was fine. You didn't mind that you were losing your friends, alienating family, borrowing money, not paying them back. You didn't mind your debt. But now, I can see that you're a bit concerned with this patterns, and you are accepting the fact that you do have a problem and that you need to make serious changes before you end up homeless. Is that right, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in today. And I would like to book another session with you if you feel that is something you would like to continue with.
Yeah. I think we could do one more.
Great, I look forward to seeing you again. And try to remember some of the things that we discussed today when you go home. Have a great day, Michael.
Bye.